Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time we have a batch of works you don't want to miss out on. Even though some of them are short on chapters, these are incredibly good and have great potential for the future. So if you don't really want to read them and want more chapters, make sure you at least save them for later. This is a top 10 manhwa you need to bookmark right now. If this video helps you out or if you simply want to help, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you're a fan of anime, manga or manhwa content. Without further delay, let's get into the top 10. Number 10 comes with The Swordmaster's Son. Another title for this work is youngest son of the renowned swordsmanship clan. The main character is the youngest son of the greatest Swordmaster. After he gets himself kicked out of their clan, he meets a tragic fate. But before he dies, a god gives him a second chance. Now he must use his new power for good. Will Jin become the world's strongest Swordmaster and live up to his great potential? Now this is another regressor type manhwa, but the main character gets a level up, which we all love to see. One of the aspects that I really liked besides the amazing art is how assertive the main character can be. I think that really complements how overpowered he is. Overall, a very nice work that has great potential for the future, so definitely give it a try. In number 9 we have Is This Hunter For Real? The main character was an ordinary cameraman, but fate chose him to become extraordinary. Trying to survive in a world overrun by powerful monsters, he aims to become #1 monster streamer, so he could one day get his revenge on the monster that killed his entire family. Along the way he will receive aid or hydrants from the fickle gods. Let the unlikely globe-hopping adventure commence. The main character is a simple cameraman, but because of an incident, he becomes able to hunt monsters and becomes a monster streamer. Obviously this is a fantasy world with monsters. Definitely a great story, especially because the concept is quite different from what you're used to. But that also means sometimes the story can get strange, which for me was quite funny, but it's all at your own description. Save it for later, or if you want it, read it now and tell me what you think. Number 8 comes with The Hero Returns. With the appearance of dungeons came a relentless onslaught of monsters that overwhelmed humanity. Even the Awakened, humans with special abilities to fight monsters, couldn't stop the destruction of the world. In the end, only the main character, the most powerful Awakened, was left standing. Upon his death, he wakes up 20 years in the past as an unassuming high school student. He's not sure how or why he was brought back, but he does know that this is a second chance to save the world and redeem himself as a hero. I love the main character in this work. He's calm, cool-headed, while at the same time being ruthless and strong. Now, one thing I might add is that the main character regresses not to his original body, but to one of a normal student unrelated to his past life. The truth is, this manhwa is very generic, but it's a genre I like and I find myself enjoying these reads. So, if you're like me, definitely bookmark this for the future. In number 7 we have Hoarding in Hell. The main character is a miner scraping by in a world where those with the right talent can make millions as hunters in dungeons. One day he inherits a mysterious heartstone that magically transports him to a place called Hell, where he quickly dies, only to regenerate. In Hell, he hones his skills, builds talent, and hoards items that pay handsomely in this world. As he spends more time in Hell, he starts to wonder how this place came to be, and most of all, how it connects to his own world. This manhwa is quite good. The main character moves between the present and what seems to be the future of the world. There he gains abilities, weapons and stuff like that he can use in the present. I really enjoy the concept. It's not something new or something absolutely amazing, but definitely enjoyable to read, especially if you enjoy this type of works. Give it a try if you want, or save it for later. Number 6 comes with Is This Warrior Real? There has never been a hero like this before. Is he a hero or an actual demon? The main character was summoned to this world with his classmates. His classmates were amazed by this brand new world and magic in it, but the only thing the main character wanted to do was quickly return home. Why would I give up my warm, comfortable house to have an adventure in this world? Even the goddess that summoned me said that if I was willing to, there was nothing she could do to force me, and promised me to return to original world. She did teleport me, but when I opened my eyes, I was still in this world. All of my friends were gone, and the only thing around me was monsters. A goddess tricked me. How do I get back home? More than that, how do I survive here? Now this story has kinda of two paths, the one following the main character and the one following the classmates. And while the one following the classmates might get boring, I think it's necessary to build up the future. Another thing that I want to see is possibly the main character getting one companion, but that's my personal opinion. Even though the pace is a bit slow, definitely a story worth giving a chance to. In number 5 we have Leveling with Thumbs Up. Another title is Leveling Up with Likes. The main character is just an ordinary hunter assistant. He was living indigently while cleaning up the corpse of monsters, but one day his grandfather, who passed away, appeared in his dream. And after that, people began giving him likes and he was awakened as a hunter. I especially like this work because of the main character's abilities. While it's something I've seen before, I still enjoy every minute of it since we don't get much of this. The main character basically gets stronger the better action he does. The likes are meant for him to get stronger. The system is super fun and versatile in this work and I do enjoy the main character as well. The art is alright, although it does get a bit funky in some parts, but not bad enough for me to stop reading it. Definitely give it a chance. Number 4 comes with The Divine Twilight's Return or Return of the Broken Constellation. A lowly human who was sent to the position of a god, Twilight of the Gods. After becoming infamous as an unpleasant god, he lost his constellation, belief, divine authority, everything. His holiness was cut off, and his holy power disappeared. I'd like you to work with me. That's when the master of the netherworld, Thanatos, offered his hand. After grabbing Thanatos' hand, Twilight of the Gods decided to live again as a player to get back to the gods that threw him down to hell. So I've really come back. Now this is your typical overpowered main character. If that's something that you don't like or find boring, this one might not be the work for you. On the other hand, if you enjoy it, this work will take all of your boxes. I think it really depends on your taste. Since we've seen a lot of these type of stories and if you're getting bored of them, one more might not be a good idea. So, with that in mind, give it a try if you want. In number 3 we have Level 1 Player. Life has been hard for the main character and his family since the portal gates appeared. That is, until he finally awakens. While he is unable to level up, he's gifted with the ability to trade goods on an interdimensional level and get items that raise his stats. Through the power of commerce, he's gaining his skills, storming dungeons, hunting monsters and collecting loot to help his family. Level is nothing but a number and he's seemingly unstoppable as a level 1 player. I feel like this work is meant for hardcore dungeon manhwa fans. Here's why. I hate comparing works, but this one does have a lot of similarities to solo leveling. Besides that, there's a lot of grinding, which can be a bit repetitive at some point. Of course, there's a few differences here and there, like the main character power, which I quite liked, because it focuses more on commerce, even then it feels a bit off. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy reading it, but that's just because I'm a big fan of this type of works. But it might not be the same for you. Overall, if you think you might enjoy it, give it a go. Number 2 comes with The Legendary Return. Another name for it may also be Return of the Legend. Jobless and down on his luck. The main character is a stock trader. One day he was wandering aimlessly when he saw a speeding car racing towards his child. Though he saves the child's life, he dies in the process. Reborn 14 years in the past, he becomes a high schooler again, but he still remembers everything, including every top stock. With his family financed in tatters, it's up to him to use his market foresight to change their fate. He may have failed in a past life, but this time his success will be legendary. We have seen this a lot of times, the regression of a main character back to his younger days. But this manhwa is a bit different, mainly because it focuses a lot on the stock market. Now, you don't need to understand the stock market to read this, because I certainly do not. Overall, they give you a really good explanation of what's happening. One of the things I really enjoyed is how the main character treats people around him. If they are good to him, he rewards them, if not, he will ditch them. Because of that, there's some pretty badass moments in this work, and I totally recommend you at least giving it 10 chapters. And in number 1 we have The Ghost Doctor. This may also be called Genius Dr. Lee Moo-jin. Who needs studying when you've got the ghost of a 1950 doctor by your side? The main character is a high schooler that escapes the ER with a mystical scalpel. And now, he and Akle, a ghost doctor, are stuck together. With Akle's intellect and his courage, the two make the best of their situation, acing exams and saving lives. But their actions are catching unwanted attention. Everyone from the mafia to esteemed doctors want in on the main character's talents, but no one knows Akle exists. And with death looming around every corner, how long can they keep up this charade? There's a lot of works out there where the main character is a doctor, or is aiming to become one, and I can say for certain, this is definitely one of my favorites. We'd start off with the main character being a nobody, but after finding the mystical tool and saving someone's life, he becomes interested in medicine and works hard to become a doctor. I really enjoy this story, as there is no plot holes or sudden power-ups, just a character working hard with the help of a ghost. Definitely recommend giving this one a chance. Now guys, this is the top 10 manhwa you need to bookmark right now. Did you find any manhwa that you haven't read yet? Did you like it? If this video helped you in any way, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.